Soft.
I like them both.
Like them both?
That's true.
If I had two pretzels, like holding them out, one of them soft pretzel, one of them a hard pretzel, what are you doing?
Soft pretzel every time.
Soft pretzel?
Yeah.
Okay. Every time? Okay.
Every time.
I had soft pretzels for dinner and soup.
I've had that dinner before.
I tell you which one I prefer, but I'm afraid of being attacked.
Are you a crunchy guy?
No, do you fucking like hard pretzels?
Yeah, I like crunchy pretzels. I like hard pretzels.
Get off the
Soft pretzels are just salty bread. It's just salty bread when they're hard.
Oh my god, no, it's not. It's a pretzel. Oh my god.
It's all about the shape. It's all about the shape, Keith.
But they have the same shape.
No, I really like Onions a lot.
Let's talk about a pretzel rod. I don't want a pretzel rod. Those are constantly oversalted.
Oh my god, I fucking love pretzel rods. I hate you. See, the thing about soft pretzels.
Oh no, sorry. No, this is my okay. I'm not talking about pretzel rods. I'm talking about pretzel sticks, like the super thin ones. The super thin.
I mean,
yeah,
those are okay.
I like pretzel rods.
Okay.
What about pretzel toppings? You just eat them dry or?
No, cheese. Or
What?
honey mustard. What?
They had
yeah, like
I like it.
Have this thing where you dip it was the pretzel stick, little pretzel rods, and then you would dip them in their handy snack cheese, and that was fucking super good.
Oh,
People
yeah.
say mustard. I've never understood that.
I like honey mustard on a pretzel.
Yeah, honey mustard works. I like a really good like spicy German mustard. That's good.
No.
That's good stuff.
I hate mustard. I had this conversation with
Allie
Keith
doesn't
where
like
I
any
hate
condiments because she's
except
literally a
ketchup.
monster.
Like mayo, no, most condiments are awful. Mustard is awful. Mayo is terrible.
Yeah, mayo's
Sour
disgusting.
cream is,
I'm with you on that.
sour cream is bad.
You don't like tuna?
Ranch dressing is horrible. Oh, I don't like tuna at all. Like to begin with.
Oh, there's like one little spot of the field that didn't get planted, and it's driving me insane.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Where is it?
I feel like a doofus. I don't know why it let me do that. It's on the right side, kind of towards the top.
Oh,
It's not your fault.
Up.
It's that fucking goat.
Oh, look at all this.
Everyone in the chat saying mayonnaise is gross. Mayonnaise is, you don't just eat mayonnaise. You put it on like bread for a sandwich, like a super thin layer of it.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be there.
Turkey. I'm gonna go a sub with turkey and cheese and lettuce and tomato and cucumbers and mayo is super good.
No.
Okay, like
Get a sub.
I guess if it's like a super thin layer, like I can deal with that. But everywhere that you get a sandwich that is gonna put mayo on it, they are, even if you tell them easy on the mayo, they're gonna fucking drown that sandwich in mayo. Like they're just gonna open the jar and dip the whole sandwich into it, and then tip the jar over and pour the rest of it right onto your sandwich.
That goes
Like,
says, I knew. Why do we hate Keith? No one hates me. Don't worry about it.
We all love Keith.
Yeah, everyone loves me.
Keith is great.
Yep.
My best friend's boyfriend, if you even tell him that mayonnaise is in the vicinity, he just leaves. Mayonnaise creeps him out really bad. I don't know why.
It should creep people out. It's
I like
bad.
mayonnaise.
It's that
Really
bad.
weird, phlegmy.
Mayonnaise is
Yeah,
probably
it's
my
just-
least favorite. Well, if it's phlegmy, then you've gotten too much. Someone's given you too
Ugh,
much. If you can
phlegmy?
tell, like you
That is
shouldn't
the
even
worst
have
word you
enough
could have said.
Phlegmy?
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, phlegmy is like.
Phlegmy is the lead singer of Sick Motorhead, right?
Do you have phlegmy? Because like. Phlegmy implies like a viscousness.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you would bite it and there would still be like
It's pretty
like
viscous.
the mayo would still be connected to like.
That's mayo,
Oh.
isn't it?
Ugh.
No, that's never happened to me, and I'm glad.
I don't.
I guess I avoid mayo
Yeah,
successfully.
I also
That's
avoid
never
mayo.
happened to me.
Mayo's probably my
No,
least
mayo is
favorite of the
like-
common condiments, but I still like it. Again, the only food I don't like is olives and Ovaltine.
You could take like a big spoonful of mayo and like plop it down, and it would just like jiggle like it's Jello or something.
Right, it
Yeah,
has
but do
to
you
look
like
like
Jell-O?
a pudding.
Guys,
Wait, hold on. But did you like Jello or pudding?
Sure, but
Yeah.
those are sweet,
Yeah.
and they're not. But they're not. Those are sweet and not like phlegm. I don't know.
Look at that shark that we put on the front of our harvester. Desinia says, "I'm eating here, guys."
I think
That
we
cow
fucked
says,
up.
"I'm going to puke. Please stop." Okay, sorry.
No more mayo talk.
Okay.
I remember
Uh,
me and Austin used to scream at Janine for saying the word moist. And now we're just on this call throwing the word phlegmy around like it's nothing.
wait, hold on. What's wrong with moist? I never understood
It's
this.
a
What's up with
gross
that?
word.
A lot of people
No,
just
It's a
are
gross word.
bothered by it. Like,
Yeah.
A lot of who?
a lot of people are bothered by it. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me, but a lot of people, if you say moist around them, they just like, I don't know. They curl up.
There aren't words that gross me out, but there are words that I hate to hear and say.
Yeah, that's what it's like. They have that revulsion toward the word.
I hate to ever have to hear or say that word.
What word?
Well, specifically, Pocky?
Wait,
It drives me crazy.
which
Like
word?
the candy,
Like the chocolate dipped sticks.
like the snack.
It's like
Yeah,
one
the
letter
snack.
away from pocket. Do you not like pocket?
Yeah, what's wrong with Pocky? It's great.
I don't know. It just makes me mad
Yeah.
to hear it.
As a word, it's
Um,
not great, but I like the
Yeah, I don't like
snack
the
of
word.
them.
It's interesting. Yeah,
Wait,
the
are you
snack's
guys
fine.
saying
I just don't like the
Pocky?
word. Pocky with a
Pocky.
P.
Like the Japanese
What is it?
snack, like the stick.
It's
covered with
just a
chocolate.
snack.
What word?
Yeah.
What word do you
Pocky.
hate saying and hearing over and over again?
Pocky. It's Pocky. Guys, I think there's something wrong with Nick.
With moist specifically though, she kept using it during the Scribblenauts streams. And on top of being a gross word, just having like weird moist objects in a game is also really disgusting.
Were they just like?
And she used it all of the time. Like maybe 4 out of every 5 objects she created.
Okay, so this is just to upset you.
Yeah, no, I mean, Janine.
She just didn't want to. She didn't actually want to know what like a moist cat would look like.
Maybe she did. But also, I think Janine has some pleasure in upsetting me and Austin, especially Austin.
Oh, I left this box of Pocky out in the rain, and now it's all moist.
See, that
Ugh,
sentence really
soggy
upsets
Pocky.
me.
That's gross.
Ugh.
Soggy Pocky.
Man, soggy Pocky is Flemmy from Sick Motorhead's favorite snack.
That really upsets me not because of the word moist, but because of wasted Pocky.
Yeah.
You know what's better than Pocky anyway is those koala bears filled with chocolate. Those are way
Those koala
better.
bears are dope. The thing with Pocky is that you can't just eat straight Pocky, you have to get like the special ones. Like
What?
Almond Crush Pocky is fantastic. They have like a coconut one that's super good. The dessert ones aren't great because they're like too thick. And then there's
I want-
men's Pocky.
Here's what I want.
Wait.
I want chicken.
Wait, what is men's pocky consist of?
I don't
Bacon? Like,
I think it's like a super dark chocolate. Let me Google this.
No,
real
they
quick.
just spray the box with Axe.
Yeah, the box is a little bit darker, you know, so a man doesn't have to be embarrassed going to a grocery store and getting like a red box. And it's like not.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Apparently, it is a bunch of bullshit. It's men's Pocky, like.
it's like making lady Bic
Yeah.
pens. Like, what?
Which is something that they did.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Probably.
said it.
Oh, I thought that was just a funny joke.
No,
I didn't know this
there's
was an actual sad reality.
yeah. Go on the Amazon reviews for lady Bic pens. It's really funny.
I like
Guys.
Pocky with coffee.
We have flour now. We can make stuff.
Yay!
I like this hippopotamus. She's cute.
Yeah.
Look at her little bow. Hmm.
People in chat talking about Five Guys. Five Guys is pretty good. That is
Five Guys
people
is
really
alright.
like. Yeah, Five Guys is pretty. For that, it is hard. It's pretty good, and it's hard to find that quality of burger most places.
Mhm.
Like a lot of places, like where there is a Five Guys, there also isn't another place to get like really good burgers. Although if you're near Shake Shack, I like that way better than Five Guys in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah, absolutely.
in terms of kind of not super expensive, good tasting grease burgers.
I mean, Five Guys is like really good, like in between like a McDonald's sort of thing, and then like a diner / sit down restaurant kind of burger.
I don't like those kind of burgers though.
Yeah.
I would prefer like a Five Guys style burger to like a what is a third tier family restaurant?
Well, like,
I can't
okay,
think of
so
even a single one.
most
Denny's?
family restaurants have like terrible burgers. I will give you that. Like, if you go to Applebee's or Fridays and get a burger, they're terrible. But if
Yeah,
you
that's
go
the
to,
type
like,
of burger that I'm thinking of.
No, but if you go to like a diner, those burgers are fantastic.
Oh, okay, a diner. Yes. Okay, yeah. Then sure.
Yeah, or like Ruby Tuesdays has.
I would consider Five Guys and Applebee's probably like fourth tier. Not Five Guys and Applebee's. Fridays and Applebee's. Fourth tier. Maybe like a 99 is third tier.
I'm not.
I don't know if that's
I'm not
local.
even giving them a tier because I'm not going to eat those burgers.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about
They're not
I'm talking
very
about the
good.
restaurants, not the burgers.
Oh, okay.
Keith, do you have a thing
Yeah,
against Wendy's, according to chat?
I just
Whoa,
asked you about Wendy's.
Keith.
I think if you're talking about fast food restaurants, I least prefer a burger from Wendy's than anywhere else. I think Wendy's is pretty gross.
The thing about Wendy's is they recently changed their French fries, like maybe a year back.
They changed it again. They changed it and then they rechanged it.
Yeah, and they were really good. They had the best French fries of the big three. Then they changed them and they sucked. And now they suck even more?
Yeah, they changed them again and now they suck even more. Yeah.
And now
I
about
thought
all
that
they have going for them is chicken nuggets. And that's not enough.
the Wendy's near my house is terrible. All the food is always old and gross. Nothing is ever warm. I don't like it. And I've always thought that Burger King has always had like kind of almost weirdly fresh food, like fresh as in warm, not fresh as in actually fresh. So I've always preferred Burger King. Their burgers are really good. Not burgers. French fries are really good.
They have curly fries
At least
now
they
too,
were last time I was there 5 years ago.
and they have sweet potato fries too, which are actually really good sweet potato fries. The time I had them,
Where's this?
Burger King.
Okay.
There's a bar / diner in my neighborhood that has like battered French fries like Burger King, except they make them in the restaurant from scratch, and they are
That's-
the most amazing things ever.
Look what that pig just did.
I need to take a shower.
I don't think that's sanitary.
Me neither. That bread is all icky now.
What
I
do you
mean,
do to that
it is-
bread?
We jumped in. The pig
Pigs
jumped
are
in.
actually really clean animals.
I know. This is perpetuating pig stereotypes.
Well, to be fair, they're clean. They're not like diseased, but they do roll around in the mud.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we
but
gotta
they
take a
also
shower
take it-
first. That pig is naked now.
They're not
They
like
roll around
disgusting
mud only
animals.
because
Cool
they don't
down
have
because they don't have
sweat.
sweat glands. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still like mud is
and they-
gross.
Twitch
Right,
after.
but they do clean themselves also. Like
Yeah,
after
they do.
that.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not gross animals, but they're certainly not neat. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah,
I think
guess.
only because of the mud aspect of it. I think if we could listen, someone's gonna get on this. Someone's got to genetically engineer a sweat glanded pig, and then then they could stop rolling around in the mud like weirdos.
We're in the
Why is there
dojo.
just a shower in here?
Because I had to shower before I made the bread. Now it's okay to eat,
Okay.
even though we were still inside it, basically.
I mean, I would prefer a muddy pig over a sweaty pig any day.
You don't want a sweat pig?
I don't want to.
Is that not? Hold on. I've been operating under the assumption that all of us all wanted really sweaty pigs all the time.
Nope.
Am I wrong about that?
Wasn't that Janine's old internet handle, Sweat Pig?
Yes.
No, it
no,
was sweat pea. It was sweat pea. Because she misspelled. She was a kid and she misspelled sweet.
Oh.
So it was sweat pea.
That was a lot of work to make one pretzel. Like we had to build
Pretzels are a lot of work.
We had to build 2 major
Yeah, that was
pieces of
only
farm
one.
equipment. Yeah.
That's a lot of flour for
Listen,
one
there's an
pretzel.
episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood about making pretzels, and apparently that is a tough work.
One pretzel. Okay.
At last, I got my pretzel.
Aw.
Please make green bagel. I'm very hungry.
In a jiffy.
Alright, let's see if there are other games. I think we might have done everything in the course of trying to bake pretzels, though.
Well, Loli, that's it for today. See you later, baker. Come back anytime, Loli. I can always use a good baker like you.
Man, I am in the mood for some chicken nuggets right now. Not chicken nuggets, like chicken strips.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
We
With some
talk
honey
about-
mustard.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Here's the thing about honey mustard is that it's super good, and if you don't
Ooh.
think so, then don't even talk to me.
All right. Bye, Keith.
That's like, see you later. I'm out, I guess.
No!
What's your
Goodbye.
What's your favorite mustard to put on a Zoid? It's a good Zoid topping. You like it, like a little mayo on your Zoid, like dipping them in there, like Canadian style.
I think he's gone again.
Left again. Quotation marks left.
Hello, Uncle. These machines are great. Do you make toys with them? When an order comes
Wait,
in,
did he really leave?
I think so.
Yeah.
metal and paper.
He's being a jerk.
Is he still on the list in the call?
Yeah.
Here's
Okay.
the thing: a lot of people talk about how they want a mayo-covered Zoid, but you know, like once you get it, you realize that listen, your Liger Zero Schneider is not going to be able to effectively use the multiple swords that live on its face once he's covered in mayo. It's just not going to work.
What are you talking about?
But I mean, don't you think it just like brings out his flavor a little more?
It might.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it
I'm
brings out
talking,
the flavor,
I'm
but
talking
then
like a
when you're,
real thin layer of mayo, like.
It's okay, but here's the thing: the complicated electronics that make Liger Zero operate just aren't going to be as effective when he's covered in a thin mucousy layer of mayonnaise. Those gears that deploy his face swords are not going to operate at maximum capacity, and when he's going up against a command wolf, he's got to be quick. He's got to be quick.
He has face swords?
You-
That's
you're
cool.
not- you're not
Liger Zero
wrong.
Schneider's already slower than Liger Zero Basic by having all the armor on and the face swords.
I want face swords.
Sure.
Oops, there's nothing in the machine to recycle.
I think if I had swords and had to store them a place, my face is the number one. It would be like on the bottom of that list. And the
Liger
top
Zero
of the
doesn't
do
have
not put
arms.
a-
He can't pick up the swords.
Oops, there's nothing in the
They have
machine to
arms?
recycle.
He's a dog. He's like a dog,
I-
wolf, lion thing.
This trash
I can understand a mobile suit without
paper
feet,
puncher.
but no arms is ridiculous.
Hold on. I'm gonna put the link to Liger Zero Schneider in the chat, and you look at it because he looks really silly.
Hey, can you bring your Liger Zero over here? I need your face swords to get some just spread some mayo on my sandwich. Just not too thick though.
How's that guy get around? How does he
Well,
have friends
that's when
he
they're
can talk to
deployed.
people
That's
like
when they're
that?
deployed, Allie. Jesus. This is when they're not. Oh, that's not the right thing.
Good job. The
Jesus,
machine is
Keith.
ready to recycle.
This is when they're not deployed.
Ugh.
This trash is paper. It goes in the paper cruncher.
Okay, that looks alright.
You goddamn right it does.
Whatever. You know what, Keith?
Bye. I'm out.
Keith.
Bye, Keith.
We've got it right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So aggressive.
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
All right. Like sincerely and for real, that is cool looking
One left.
The-
like type
Yeah,
robot thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant these guys.
That guy's pretty rad.
That's made of metal. Put it in the
Oh, you want to see a shadow fox?
Oh,
Sure.
boy.
Good job. The machine is ready to recycle.
That guy's not as cool.
You don't like that guy?
Nah, he's okay.
Slacking gold.
Kelsey, I can't believe you're still playing this game.
I can't believe I'm not. I can't believe I am either.
I mean, that plastic guy looks
So
pretty
is it
alright.
even enjoyable on any level?
not really. As an adult, no. Maybe if I was a little kid, maybe. I mean, I played it a
Wait.
lot as a kid. So,
So you must have liked it.
yeah.
The toy factory will use this.
I didn't have
material.
high hopes for liking it now, but I thought it might still be. I mean, it's interesting that it exists and everything. But,
Yeah, I mean it's certainly I like looking at it. It's certainly adorable.
yeah, it is real
Yeah,
cute.
terrific.
Seeing all my Richard Scary friends again.
Mm,
I like these machines.
We're just gonna make
Yeah,
some
it's good to-
toys, and then we're gonna stop, but
revisit. Yeah.
because I want to see what.
It's good to revisit that little worm man.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
the worm's real cute. Alright, let's go to the. Oh,
That's made of metal. Put it in the metal muncher.
I like the furnace guys. They're kind of cute. But I also don't.
Yeah, they're pretty
that's-
great.
One less piece of garbage.
I mean,
Nick,
this
that's a
is.
pretty cool GIF, right? Check out that GIF.
What's that? Which gift?
Check out that GIF. It's pretty
Oh.
good. I put it in the chat. It's pretty good.
This is supposed to
It's
be
alright.
like edutainment, and I don't really.
That's a pretty cool gift.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I don't really know what some of these games are teaching
I
me.
like these machines. They make good stuff.
Well, the-
Besides, I mean, numbers.
See you later, Huckle. Thanks for showing me how to recycle in Busytown.
Recycling.
I mean, that last one was definitely teaching you, like, how to count, I guess? 'cause
Yeah.
You have to put, like, a very specific amounts.
Of ingredients, yeah. Ellie, you said that you wanted to do Diner Dash. We should totally do Diner Dash.
I don't know if I could do, like, an hour-long stream of Diner Dash, but I've put way too many hours of my life into Diner Dash.
How many
I
hours?
love that game.
Do you like Diner
lot.
Dash or do you like Cooking Dash? Because Cooking Dash is my favorite one of the spin-off kind of things. But I like
The
Diner
Dash
Dash a lot
series?
too. Yeah, there's
I like Mrs. Dash is my favorite.
Keith, get
Welcome
out of here.
People
There's-
are talking about sodas in the chat
Diner
now.
Dash is serious.
there's Diner Dash and
Yeah.
Cooking Dash and Wedding Dash, but
Yeah, Diner Dash is my favorite, and I also really like Wedding Dash, like, a lot.
yeah.
Jarathor mentioned Spreckers, which means that they must be in the Milwaukee or like northern Illinois area, because they are a
Oops.
local brewery that makes both sodas and beer, and they make the best root beer on the planet.
What are they
I
called?
gotta hit
It's
that up.
amazing. I don't even like root beer, but I love Spreckers root beer.
That sounds
If you
like
ever get a chance to have a Spreckers root beer,
at Stream Friends Con. Can you bring those?
sure,
Okay.
yeah, I'll bring some Spreckers.
That sounds like there's a Saranac does soda and beer also, so that sounds like my equivalent of that company.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm done with this game.
Yeah. You
That
played
was a
a
long
lot of
time.
it.
What a
Yeah, we
good
played
one.
both of them,
I'll be back soon.
and now this
Yeah.
is now we have this for posterity.
Yeah, you really buckled down and committed yourself to Busytown.
I was hoping that this. I mean, it's nice from a nostalgic level, not so super fun to play anymore as an adult.
Recycling plant. Toy factory.
Um.
Recycling plant.
Alright, I'm Kelsey. You can find me on Twitter at KelseyR713, and you can find my writing at nerdybutflirty.com. Who was I joined by tonight?
I'm Sprecher Root Beer. You can find me in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The stream brought to you by Spreckers. No, it's not. My name is Nick. You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, YouTube / Dr. Evilbones. Somebody else go next. Keith.
My name is Keith Carberry. You can find me on Twitter at something dumb. You can find the Let's Plays that I do with my cousin Kyle at youtube.com/runbutton or runbutton.net. And you can find my Patreon at contentburger.biz.
Oh boy. And I am Alicia Campora. You can find me at Ali_West on Twitter. On Twitch, I am good friend Ali. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should come watch our stuff live because we have a really good time in chat. You can find me there usually.
And earlier
Hey.
we were joined by Han, who is on Twitter as Mognite.
Yep.
Alright,
Bakery.
I think that's everything. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Should we
What?
Good night.
should we plug like the YouTube stuff?
Oh, yeah. If you... I thought... Did you do that? Oh, you did. You plugged for Stream Friends. Oh my gosh.
I-
This game has sucked it out of me. If you're watching
I
us...
think we've all been like lulled into a hypnotic trance by Busytown.
Lowly Worm.
Yeah, this game is pretty boring.
It is very relaxing, I will give it that. If you are watching us on Twitch, you can find us on YouTube at streamfriends.tv, where you can subscribe. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can find us on twitch.tv/streamfriends. And then you can like us, and you can get emails when we go live. Alright, thanks for joining us for Busytown. We'll be back later. Have a nice night, everybody.